Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to change up and put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. 2-strike fastball in on his hands, and I mean, he wrung them. His hands are buzzing right now. You want to be cruel, you go right back in there again.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Number 37 is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be fun. I mean, they're facing a pitcher who gives up a lot of home runs. Now, as the hitters, will they stay patient, continue to look for your pitch? Because you know he's giving up a lot of home runs. Or will you stay within yourself and be able to take advantage of when he does make a mistake? Because he will make a mistake.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Andrew Benintendi.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Drew Pomeranz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground to the left side. And he's retired here, 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Now at the plate, number 37, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. Glove by Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Ready now, number 11. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. No score here as we play inning number 2. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Matt Boyd is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Sandy Leon will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Upton now. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, 0 for 5. A runner at first with no outs here. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Nick Castellanos now. Yesterday he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher James McCann.
Stepping up to the plate, James McCann. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. The shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river, as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long, as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Striding in once again, Manuel Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, number 37.
Ready for another chance. Number 37. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High pop up. Leon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 3-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Ortiz. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Justin Upton. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. This is hit well out toward left field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning. Justin Upton with a solo home run. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley moving in, 1 down.
The 3rd baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over 34, for a strike.
James McCann.
So digging in now, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one, he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. In now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
3-2. Hard hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Castellanos has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Sandy Leon.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Digging in once again, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now, Manuel Diaz. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as the Red Sox have battled back to tie the ball game.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Three and one. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Chad Bell takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 64, Chad Bell.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. Popped up, calling for it, Castellanos. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding in once again, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Here's Justin Upton now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A 1-1 now to Upton. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This ball will be chopped foul. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 pitch. And there goes Upton. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance? James McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Keith Hembry is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Keith Hembry.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Jacoby Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Castellanos scores. 2 runs are scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box now, number 37, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 6 and the Red Sox 4. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Bruce Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
43, Bruce Rondon.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Daniel Stump will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Tigers, Number 68, Daniel Stump.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox.
It's time for
they trail it here 6-4. Addison Reed is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Addison Reed.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Career history with Addison Reed, 1 for 6. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. And here's a swing by Upton as he gets on top of this one and sends it out to deep left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Once again, the 3-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bogarts is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 2 out, nobody on.
D-Rod.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Reed's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 6-4. Joe Jimenez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Joe Jimenez.
Manuel Diaz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
In now, David Ortiz. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, 2 down now. Ready once again, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Jonathan Papelbon will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jonathan Papelbon.
Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Anthony Goes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Anthony Goes.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Couple of walks for him thus far. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's in there, 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's Papelbon now on 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Standing in now, Jacoby Jones. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving stop. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Papelbon's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run is left stranded at third. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Jeff Farrell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Farrell.
John Hicks is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 55, John Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ground ball left side. Castellanos is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. At the plate, number 37. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 1-1. Called strike over the outside corner. I got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Justin Upton. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Martinez.
Into the box now, Victor Martinez. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Dixon Machado will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 49, Dixon Machado.
Nick Castellanos now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Striding into the box, Manuel Diaz. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
David Ortiz is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now the 1-2 pitch. Drilled to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We're still tied 6-6. Eduardo Rodriguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Into the box now, John Hicks. Now a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Ready now, Jacoby Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-1 pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the lineup will turn over now for the leadoff hitter, Ian Kinsler. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. This game remains tied at 6. Here's Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box, number 11. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 1-1 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, number 37. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dixon Machado would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Standing in, Dixon Machado. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
2-out hit, that's a big hit. Now you've moved the winning run into scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if they come up with one more clutch hit and maybe win this thing on a walk-off.
Stepping in now, Nick Castellanos. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Ready once again, Manuel Diaz. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Shane Green enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Shane Green.
Into the box now, David Ortiz pitches a throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Digging in to try it again, John Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Jose Iglesias waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Jones. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Weir still tied 6-6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Ortiz. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled straight back. He'll try again. 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hanley Ramirez will move into the on deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ramirez.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Just a 1 for 9. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Betts is going to turn for second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 11.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Into the box, number 11. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. 1 left for the Red Sox. This game remains tied at 6. Hanley
Attention,
Ramirez
please.
will stay in the
A
ball game
defensive
now and
change
take
for the Red
over in
Sox.
left field.
Now playing left field, number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping into the box, number 37. His line, not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
The offensive hero this afternoon for the Tigers was this man right here, Justin Upton. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Shane Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.